is hot today. It has got to be pushing 90, and it is 10:30 in the morning here in Norfolk, Virginia. Today I want to talk about something that I think is super important. A couple weeks ago I did a video about edging your kayak, and I said that that is one of the ways to really ramp up your game from sort of novice paddler to skilled paddler. I want to talk today about something else, which is a continuation of that in terms of how to get your paddling skill set from novice to expert. The next thing on top of edging that I want to talk about is stroke integration, the blending of strokes from one stroke to the other and back, not necessarily back, one stroke to another, seamlessly, fluidly, will make you a far better paddler. Let's work on that today. Let's go. So stroke integration is fluidly moving from one stroke to another without pausing the flow or the continuousness of strokes. And it is a great skill to work on in terms of building your skill set and raising that skill set up a level, right? So think about our forward stroke as moving us forward, which it does, but we never want to stop that momentum. The more we're paddling, the more stable we are. Kayaks, particularly sea kayaks, are more stable when they're moving forward. And so anytime we're doing a forward stroke, we are more stable, which means I don't want to stop that flow of one stroke to the next, right? But if I need to turn or just course correct a little bit, naturally, if you've been watching videos, you know that I do that by edging my kayak a lot. How quickly that gets a turn going. You can tell how quickly just by watching the background behind me. It won't be as quick this way because I have the wind helping me, but I can help it along. And the way that I'm helping it along is actually by integrating a stroke into my forward stroke. So I'm doing my forward stroke, but then at the end of that forward stroke, instead of taking it out of the water, I'm going to slide the paddle out a little bit and then add a sweep on the end. So I'm integrating a sweep stroke into my forward stroke and then right back into my forward stroke. So here's what that looks like. So forward stroke, forward, sweep, right back to forward. Let's do it on the other side. Forward, sweep, right back to forward. So I'm not stopping what I'm doing with my forward stroke, adding in a sweep, which I certainly could. That's perfectly acceptable. But it's slowing my progression. It's slowing my movement back into my forward stroke. I do that forward to sweep integration pretty frequently. That's a pretty common stroke for me. But it can look like lots of things. I could forward stroke, low brace, forward stroke, low brace, turn, right back to forward stroke. I could forward stroke, hanging draw, slide the boat a little bit sideways, right back to forward stroke. The options are pretty unlimited. One of my absolute favorites is using it with turning strokes, which is, I really enjoy the crossbow rudder. So we can do forward stroke. I'll add an edge, a sweep, a crossbow rudder. Right back to a forward stroke. So those are all good examples of linking strokes together to get a fluid movement from one stroke to another, which is called stroke integration. Making those strokes fluidly slide from one to another. And that's really our goal here, is to be fluid in the boat. If I said to you, walk, then I said run, then I said hop, You wouldn't have to think about how to blend your movements from walking to running to hopping. It would just happen. We need to get that sort of level of fluidity in our strokes in a boat to really make it work well. Okay, so that is stroke integration, and that, along with edging and a good forward stroke, will really ramp up your skill set, make you way more comfortable on the water. The edging in particular can be a little bit shaky in the beginning, but it's definitely something you should spend time on and get comfortable with. If this stuff is working well for you, hit like, hit subscribe. My books are available on Amazon. I'm still doing free stroke analysis, so I'm happy to help you out in terms of getting better and more comfortable on the water. Otherwise, I'll see you outside.